have you reached that place where you're like, where are my friends? Maybe you're moving, maybe you've moved countries, maybe lots of your friends have evolved, got married, had children, maybe you're just in a whole new era, you've tapped into more spirituality, and you're feeling a bit like, how do I make new friends? Well, I've been there in that exact situation, and I'm going to share with you today some steps that I would use and encourage you to do around your home to encourage calling in more amazing, deep connections and friendships in your life. So the very first thing I would say to you is to get clear on the types of friendships that you like and you'd like to have. So in my journey, and as a Feng Shui consultant, I always start with this with my clients. I say, well, what is it you want? Because if you don't know what you want, you're just going to keep spinning around and around and around. So the first thing is, what do you want? Like, what kind of friendships do you want? What do you want to be doing with these friends? How do you want to feel in these friendships? And start to get that sense of clarity. You know, for me, it's like I want people that are like-minded and positive and have a great outlook in life. And, you know, it's maybe an online business or not, but that they are growth orientated. They've energy, enthusiasm, passion. So what is it for you? What would you like? And keep this in the background as I start to talk about what you can do around your house to amplify this. Now, the very first thing after you've got your kind of like, this is how I want it to feel, is you can bring those notes, those intentions down, put it down onto paper. I love writing it onto paper because it really is saying, like, it's like an order to the universe saying, this is what I'd like, and thank you so much. And bringing that and putting it into the family and community area of your home. So every area of your home represents a different area of your life. And the family and community area is the east area of your home. And this east area, like trying to find it, don't get too bothered by the exact precise location, but you can with your phone look out, get your compass is on, I know it's on my iPhone, but on other phones you can download the app for a compass and just stand and see where east is in the general direction of that area. So in the general direction of that area, go over to that area, stand in it, bring your intentions, your affirmations, your kind of how you want to feel, what the kind of friendships you want to have, like all of that. Like bring that notes over there and just pop them discreetly in that area. Just hide them in that area. Like what's really nice about writing things down, and I've seen it like happen so many million times over the years for myself and my clients, is that when I write down things, I write it down, I leave it there. I don't spend 10 months kind of going like, where's my friends, where are the people, where's the thing that I wanted? It just, you know, happens. And then I happen to find the notes and I'm like, wow, that happened. That's amazing. So the first thing is that clarity, and bring it up to that east area. So that's the family community area. Now in the family and community area, I would definitely recommend looking at the imagery and artwork that you have in that area. So it could be your bedroom, it could be your living room. And if it is the bedroom, I wouldn't actually recommend, I would recommend putting the little affirmations and intentions and just discreetly putting them somewhere in the room, but don't bring artwork of those images into the space. Because your bedroom, and I've several videos about Feng Shui for your bedroom that I would recommend checking out that are very helpful from a Feng Shui perspective. But for a family and community, if it is your east area, don't do it in the east area because you want your bedroom to be rest, romance and relaxation. But if it is any other area of your home, you can bring in some pictures of people together doing the things that you want to do. So whether it's you want to be part of a running club, you want someone to go knit with you, or you want to do a meditation, be in a meditation circle, whatever that is, start to bring some artwork into that area. It doesn't necessarily need to be on display. You could have something symbolic of it. So for example, in our house in Ireland, in our east area, I have a picture, I have a statue that when I thought I loved, and I was like, this is going into my east area. It actually looks very decorative. Like it's got two men and two people, like kind of like holding hands in a circle, and it matches the aesthetic of my kitchen or my living room where it is. So you can get something that kind of anchors that image in, so you can. The next thing I would say to you in this space, in this family and community area and this friendship space, is to go through that area in the east area. And if there's anything broken, not working, that doesn't feel good, let it go. And it doesn't align with that. Especially pictures of like single people or a person on its own feeling lonely. No, empty cup. And even pictures like a boat on its own. And this exercise of just like walking around your house after you've kind of looked at the east area and just seeing what kind of art you have up. You know, does it all look singular? So one lady's house that I went to years ago, she had divorced from her husband, and in her living room there was a massive painting. Like, it was the biggest painting I've ever seen actually in a house. And it was of two boats tied up. And she said, I said, tell me about this painting. And she said, oh, like, it's myself and my ex-husband bought it, which also is a bit of a no-no to still have. If you know, but you know, sometimes you just still keep the thing, you love it. And she's like, we love it. I love it. It was very expensive, like really expensive. And I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, we used to joke that we were going nowhere. And I was like, oh, yes, because two boats tied up are going nowhere. He's gone. She was still there. She was going nowhere. And she was very lonely because as she went around the house, all I could see was pictures of one boat on its own, one big crystal on its own, one stone. Everything was singular in the space. And it made such a big difference when I started to point it out, because we often don't see. And the idea, if you're listening to this today, this is about seeing your environment with fresh eyes, with a new perspective, going, this is what I want. How have I created my environment? Now, this goes back to another story when I shared that singular thing with one of my clients. And she was always said that she had a massive epiphany. And the epiphany was about egg cups. So she woke up one morning and she wanted boiled eggs. And she realized that she didn't have any egg cups. So she went shopping that day to buy egg cups. And when she was in the shop, she went to buy one egg cup. And she realized that everything she always bought was just one, because she was single. And then she thought about a friend of hers. And this friend of hers had lots of people around, always had lots and lots of people around, loads of fun, lots of people around. And she thought, what would this friend do? She said, she'd buy 4 egg cups. So she went and bought 4 egg cups. And when she spoke to her friend afterwards, she said about this epiphany of like, I always buy one, but actually I want more people, more life. So I should buy 4 egg cups. So she said to the friend, oh yeah, do you buy 4 egg cups? And the friend said, oh yeah. And she's like, when I'm cooking dinner, I always put on an extra meal. Like, that's how she's always thinking and doing and acting, from a place of more people, always an extra. So this is a really good mindset to make and to shift into. And I know that Ken, my husband, when he was calling in love, that he used to set the dinner table up for 2 people. He used to just set it up and act as if. So you can start setting yourself up and your life and acting as if very easily. So whether it's the next time you go to buy something, buy more than you need. Think of that idea of having those people, you know, look at your house. Is there more chairs? You know, in our balcony in Catalonia, there's only 2 chairs for sitting outside. So we're not going to have visitors. We don't have a spare bedroom, you know. So if you want more people around your life, make space for them and have them in your life. I hope that this has helped you, and that you'll give you an opportunity to welcome in lots and lots of new incredible relationships and friendships. I know for me, I've just been blessed with some incredible new friendships at a much older time in my life, and so many like-minded when I got really clear about it. So I'm looking forward to hearing about how you get on with that.